It is my great pleasure to invite you all to this very special and different 21st celebration of the life and work of one of our most impactful alumni, Charles Perkins. I'd like to extend a particularly warm thank you to the Perkins family and to this year's orator, Tony McAvoy, SC, whose words of wisdom and experience we are looking forward to hearing. Councillor McAvoy is a Weedy man from central Queensland area around Claremont. He is Australia's first Indigenous Senior Counsel and co-chair of the Indigenous Legal Issues Committee of the Law Council of Australia. Appointed Senior Counsel in 2015, Tony has developed a strong native title practice and has significant experience in the areas of environmental law, administrative law, human rights, discrimination law, coronial inquests, and criminal law. Even though we can't all be together this year due to COVID, it is wonderful that we can still hold this event in the heart of our university, our Great Hall, and that we can reach so many people through our broadcast. As Australia's first university, the University of Sydney is dedicated to shaping change that improves the lives of local, national, and international communities we serve. At the heart of all our aspirations for the future are the objectives of our One Sydney, Many People strategy. This strategy, launched earlier this year, outlines our commitment to valuing Indigenous culture and knowledge and creating higher education and leadership opportunities for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. The vibrant cultures of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples are central to the landscape, identity, character of our nation. Our fundamental commitment to strengthening our knowledge, appreciation and practice of this identity and character lies at the very heart of the work outlined in One Sydney, Many People. We know our growing cohort of students will graduate to become future leaders, inspired by Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander alumni like Charles Perkins. This generation of leaders will make lasting positive change in our society as government ministers, chief scientists, high court judges, senior diplomats, and in many other roles. Again, we have the opportunity to reflect on the legacy of Dr. Charles Perkins AC and on how in its 21st year, this oration remains one of the most important events within our university and wider community when it comes to being able to continue to learn from Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander leaders. I am very much looking forward to watching the 2021 Dr. Charles Perkins oration delivered by Tony McAvoy, as I am sure you are.
It's my great privilege to invite you to view the 2021 broadcast of the Dr. Charles Perkins Memorial Oration. The University of Sydney's Camperdown campus has always been a place of learning long before the university was even conceived. This land, the home to the Gadigal who for tens of thousands of years lived and cared for this beautiful country, we're unfortunate enough to stand on now. The University of Sydney has a deep commitment to shaping sustainable and lasting change from within our community and continues to deeply value Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander cultures and knowledges and how they enhance this nation. I believe these cultures and knowledges are so central to the identity and understanding of our nation and therefore core to who we are as Australian peoples. One of the most powerful tools we have, especially when it comes to closing the many and well-known gaps experienced by Aboriginal people compared to other Australians, is that of education. Education allows us all to come together in an equitable way to listen and learn, to share knowledge and embed cultural knowledges in our curriculum, teaching, research, professional practices, and the wider university community. An important part of this is the work of our newly established Gadigal Centre, where First Nations students are supported academically and encouraged to connect to culture and excel in their studies and establish themselves for a prosperous future. Over 50 years ago, in 1965, as a student at the University of Sydney, Charles Perkins and others organised a student bus tour around New South Wales. This freedom ride highlighted the state of race relations in Australia and is recognised as one of this country's most significant civil rights events. This year we mark the 21st anniversary of the Oration. This milestone allows us a chance to reflect on what's happened in race relations since that freedom ride, what's changed in the last 21 years and what we can do to create change and shape the next 21 years for our future leaders. Last year, we were all enthralled by the emphatic words of Auntie Pat Turner, who called on us all to take a stand for unity and lasting change. This will be my first Charles Perkins Oration as Vice-Chancellor of the University, and I, like you, look forward to hearing the message of this year's orator, Tony McAvoy, SC. As Australia's first Indigenous Senior Counsel and co-chair of the Indigenous Legal Issues Committee for the Law Council of Australia, Councillor McAvoy's message is one for us all to hear and will no doubt contribute to a larger conversation across the nation and spark changes in our society. I'm confident the First Nations students watching this year's oration will graduate to become our finest leaders, inspired by alumni like Charles Perkins and leaders like Linda Burney, Auntie Pat Turner, and of course Councillor McAvoy. Looking ahead, my hope as Vice-Chancellor is that the University of Sydney is a place where people can come and learn and excel. A place where traditional knowledges are deeply embedded in every part of our practice, and a place where the Charles Perkins Oration continues to contribute to our national conversations and make a lasting impact on all of us. I thank you for joining me in watching this very special broadcast of the 2021 Charles Perkins Oration delivered by Tony McAvoy. I look forward to hearing the messages shared.